Hey, what's up, guys? Skull Smasher here. We're playing GTA. Just gotta move him. And this is my friend Joey right here. Sorry that you don't hear my friends, but I'm gonna meet them just so it doesn't bother you guys that I'm talking. Okay, so here we go. So, where should I go?
Yeah, it was blowing in today, and so these are kind of barely getting out, which in and of itself is a dream for the Cubs that it's not even raining. 11th of the year.
Just gonna assassinate my friend.
We're gonna start seeing more of this from Hayward. Change the swing of the offense. That's it. Here comes up top 2-1. Ben Zobrist now. Has an on-base.
Got you cornered.
Consecutive games, and Zobrist. He's been going yard lately. That's when it's fourth over the last week or so.
Okay, I don't know what that was. I'm a way better driver. Boom! Oh my god, he's invincible. What the?
They get some insurance 5-1. Another look now. Rizzo's can't power AWS, but here comes Rizzo. 6.10 seconds to get from second to third. Stops and then turns it on. Like a tight end. Look at Rizzo. That's safely. Third to home, 3.24 seconds. And it just slides in safely. In the ninth, comes up top 5-1. Blake Montgomery had a pretty important inning. Justin Argiano.
Sorry guys, I lagged out, but I'm gonna beat you guys again just because the video.
Well, they're going to be stretching him out. You know, Butler got the win and has been new on the scene, but I think Montgomery gets stretched out, will be in the rotation at some point this year. The Giants put a little something together, John, and they ran it the Cubs here. The Cubs ended up taking a 2 or 3. But do the Giants have enough as they start to hit the summer months to at least get in the conversation? Forget about the division right now.
Add in the comments, guys, because this video is gonna be on some online. But if you guys want to see some story, tell me.
We gotta get to 500 before we do anything else. And I really believe that the June schedule will help. And the reason I say that, they've had a really difficult schedule up to this point. I think second hardest.
Sorry about all this loading. That's just my friend. Or my cousin.
You would favor the Giants in the ability to take care of at least some series. They won the last 3 coming in. They got a chance to split with Chicago. They go to Philadelphia.
Yes.
Surprising teams this year.
Yeah, because you're not going to be talking.
It's a softer schedule, and it gives you the opportunity to kind of buy that time till Bumgarner and figuring out what Bumgarner's situation is. Ty Bloxton.
Well, they can't hear my mic plugged in.
Samardzija was okay today, but the starting staff's got to get a little bit better, and they got to find some offense. Their outfield.
Yeah, you have to like unplug it as a shit.
Pence has got to get back. So
I know, I just...
a veteran team, they're not going to panic, but I think June is a better indicator. If you look at June, and it gives them a
I just unplugged it, and they heard you. So should I unplug it?
But their measuring stick has always been the Dodgers. Right. So they're 7.5 currently behind the Dodgers. They play a lot of games within that division. Colorado, don't tell them they're going anywhere. They believe they're going to go all the way to the end, and so does Arizona. So it's a much more competitive West than it was last year. On paper, Giants have the 15th easy schedule remaining, so kind of right in the middle of the pack. And they split today, so they dropped 4 or 5. But before that, they had won 7 or 8. What about the Cubs here? Any concerns about the Cubs? No, same thing. They've got a decent situation in June. Look, they're going west, and they're
Sorry if I keep putting my thumb in the camera. I'm trying to maneuver it.
Worst weather you can possibly have. Second fewest games, I believe, has been played over 60 degrees, which is hard to
Oh, and if any of you guys that are watching this have an Xbox, here's my name, and you can just pause it right here. The reason it says go to the device settings is because my mic is unplugged.
The days off are nice early in April, but after that, let's go, let's get after it, let's start getting in the rhythm. And That's what the Cubs need right now. They need to go out west, play some good baseball with good comfort and good weather.
Oh,
They
and
got
for
a
one
good
night.
theme coming up.
Wait, never mind.
It's always got themes. I've got it here somewhere. It's the basically. What do you got? What do you got? What we got? I'm gonna come up with it. It's the Anchorman theory, for the movie with the jackets they have to wear. So he's always trying to create ways to get them a little bit less thinking about other things and being more comfortable now.
Oh crap!
The Cubs,
No!
for me,
He just fell off my desk.
they still have the team that they know they're better than everybody else in their division. Now you hope St. Louis feels that they're better than the Cubs and Milwaukee and Chicago. Everyone else is competing.
Oh, and if my cousin Devin, my friends Nick and Shot are watching this video, then you guys are Nick, you're in this video, and Devin, you're gonna soon be into this video. And also, you guys, if there's other people watching, check out their channels. They're called NBA Shot, Dlyans Dirt Bikes, and then Ninja Nick Gaming. But you have to put in this certain video name for him to pop up, and I'll put them in the description. Sorry if you see my mic. And sorry if you hear my sister. She's annoying.
He was able to steal some games for you guys. It's just like Butch with Billy Smith. Able to steal some games. Craig Anderson stole a game. He did. Game 6, he stole a game. I don't know how easy it is to come back into Pittsburgh and steal another game. That's the one thing. If Anderson's a little bit off, and I would expect Pittsburgh's probably going to direct upwards of 35 to 45 shots on goal. If he's not letter perfect like he was, John, in game number 6, then I think that's a problem for Ottawa.
There's talk about the Ottawa playing a real scripted game and the great defensive style that they have, but you're not going to win the game 0-0. At some point in time, you've got to figure out to get some offense going from an Ottawa perspective. How do you see that happening?
Well, I think the biggest thing was they're going to have to get a remarkable game from Kyle Turris. If you go back to game 3 of the blog game, the 5-1 win by Ottawa, Kyle Turris had a goal and assist. Derek Brassard had a goal and assist. Those guys are center iceman. Brassard, sir, you probably shouldn't be playing with the regular season.
Right now I'm just going to go get the car.
Somebody else down the middle to step up and manufacture some offensive opportunities. But Kyle Turris is going to have to be a go-to guy offensively. And you know how game 7s are called, especially you of all people who's an ace penalty killer. You probably didn't get a lot of time on a penalty kill in game 7, Butch, only because they don't call a lot of penalties in game 7.
Here, we've been talking a lot about Patrick Hornquist and the possibility of him playing tonight and his impact. He's such a physical presence for this Pittsburgh Penguins team, especially from your vantage point during the game. How is he so effective, especially in front of the net?
Robert is fearless, number 1. Number 2, he's a
Hello,
very underrated
this is
skater.
North
He was taken
Insurance.
230th in the 05 draft.
I can do that.
That Sidney Crosby went number 1 in it.
I'm
You
back.
know, I look at the way he plays. It reminds me so much of the great Thomas
I do.
Ryan for so many years with the Detroit Red Wings. Marquis is amazingly fearless. He's got underrated skill. He's a way underrated
Devin,
skater.
can
But
you
the biggest
talk
thing is
to
he's
like
got
my
the
people in the
chance to
video?
make the big
Because I
plays
gotta
in front of
go
the opposition.
for a second. So can you just talk
Here, just want
my
to
mic, okay?
touch on Chris Kelly. It seems to be going to draw the lineup tonight for Guy Boucher. It's surprising to me, a little surprising that he hasn't drawn in earlier, but this one
Guys,
game
be
here
right back.
where
Sorry
on the ice,
if
probably
it
won't
takes a
play
little
whole
bit.
lot, but maybe off the ice he'll be helpful in a game 7 on the bench.
No question, John. You know, I think the biggest thing that's not getting enough reporting is
NBA Shot.
after game number 5, the
And
7
I'll be
months goal out
talking
here in
to
Pittsburgh,
Ghost
it was
Master.
Chris Kelly that rallied the troops in between game 5 and game 6.
You keep
So,
going to the bedroom.
yeah, I'm just posting on my YouTube channel. It's NBA Shot.
But the biggest thing is, John, and you know, game 7s matter because of experience. If you have more experienced guys, it really helps you. This is his 92nd playoff game. Wow. And so that really matters, I think, in this situation for the Ottawa Senators.
Pierre McGuire, part of the broadcast crew, 8 o'clock Eastern, NBC SN. Pierre, appreciate the time as always. Thanks. All right, the Nashville Predators Twitter handle sending out this tweet earlier today. Check out what's happening on the ice today. They put the Stanley Cup Final logo on the ice, and What an unbelievable time this is for Predators fans of that franchise. And Adam Biggan, who covers the Nashville Predators for the Tennessean, tweeting out this earlier today. Mike Fisher is heading out for practice as expected. He's wearing a white, no contact jersey. They're hopeful, fingers crossed, that he will be able to go in game one. The importance of him, what kind of impact could he have if the Preds captain is ready to go?
Well, I think he'll have a big impact. Getting an opportunity. He's coming near to the end of his career. He's got a couple, maybe 1 or 2 years left in it. But for him to get an opportunity to play in the Stanley Cup final, and it's not automatic that you go to a Stanley Cup final every year, Butch. It's just one of those things that's so special. I think the last time he was in a Stanley Cup final was with the Ottawa Senators in 07. So he's getting another opportunity. It's so early. They have a long layoff here. He's going to go out there, get his legs. And I think if he just kind of progresses here nicely along, I think he can be helpful. Pierre made a great point. Experience is a big thing when you get to game sevens or get deep into the playoffs. And I think his experience will be a big asset for the Nashville Predators.
Yeah, not only that. I mean, he's the captain. He's the leader, and you know that he's saying the right things in the dressing room, and you know he's going to do the right things on the ice. I mean, this guy is a very intelligent hockey player. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Plays with a lot of focus, a lot of energy. He's very good on face-offs. He's very good as a penalty killer. So I think as the series progresses, assuming he can play, he's going to get more and more ice time, because at the end of the day, when you need him most, he finds a way to show up. And I agree with you 100%. I mean, he sees the days are burning off on him and his opportunities to win a Stanley Cup are starting to, the window's starting to close a little bit. So he'll be ready to be anxious to play. And even though he got hurt, the rest is really going to help him.
And the rest of his teammates have also had a good amount of rest.
Yeah, that's great.
Leading up to the Stanley Cup final. Time now for When It Matters, presented by Craftsman. Now, look at this. Carl Hagelin, Matt Cullen, Brian Rust, and what they have done in Game 7. Hagelin 7-1, Cullen is 6-0, and Brian Rust 2-0. Brian Rust.
Hey guys, I'm back. This video is gonna end at the 16 mark. I'll probably edit that out.
It's fun to watch him. Haglin's been around a long time playing, but Russ getting the opportunity, with the Pittsburgh Penguins coming in, and then being big game player, it takes special guys, Butchie, to just have that ability to score goals. They just seem comfortable in that situation. You would know better than anybody.
Well, and they want to be that guy. That's the key.
They're not afraid of it.
No, exactly. They want the puck back, and they want the opportunity to score goals. So they don't play on the outside. They play on the inside. All the big goal scorers play on the inside of the dots. They're not going to the corners and playing along the boards and protecting themselves and trying to make passes. They're putting themselves in front of the net. They're driving to the net. They're looking to score. They relish the opportunity.
I'm back in the interest of the
I think the only chance that any team has to win is the Stars have to be there. You mentioned that they're in the fourth line. I said, hey, they're going to play hard, and they're going to do the things that they would need to do with banging and creating pace and energy and all those good things. But it's the Stars that score the goals and set up the big plays. And I said it last, earlier on in this series, that it's about Crosby and Malkin and Kessel. Those are the guys that they paid the big dollars, even though there's not a lot of money in the playoffs. But they're the performers, and they relish it. I mean, that goal Malkin scored the other night was spectacular. I mean, when he gets that intensity and that focus going, he's unstoppable. He's as good as any player that there is in the National Hockey League. They've got a good one in Crosby and Connor.
Guys, if you think this video is bad, tell me, because all I'm gonna be doing is just driving around. So that's just what I like. And I didn't say what kind of vehicle though.
The goal, they probably be primary assists, even secondary assists. It's how they set the tried and true baseball. Do you want me to try to change it? You want me to use my powers? I just don't want to use my powers. Put the nets up that are happening. Well, I want the nets they to happen first. I need the more parts of that extra uniform. Because if an old man manager is going to wear the jersey, I want to be. So it's okay for Joe Jordan. He's in better shape than most players in the big leagues. He can wear it.
Yeah, but Terry looks nuts. And come on, he shouldn't be doing that. But how effective is he if he comes to the game? Maybe like as good as Curtis Granderson. No better. Now what they'll say is the rule. I love you, Curtis. Yeah. They claim that you're not allowed in the dugout unless you're wearing a uniform, but that's not true. The trainers aren't wearing uniforms. But if you are a player, like if David Wright wants to sit in the dugout, he has to wear a uniform. I get that as a player. But man, it's just a tradition that they never bothered to. If you invented the game today, they would, what do you say? You know what would be really cool? Have a 70-year-old guy with a uniform. They wouldn't say that. It's like that. You're 70-year-old manager of the game. You're 69. Yeah, that's not 70. 69's a very important number. It's not 70. What are you suggesting? Why? Because you feel better than if you were 70. Because 70's a big number. Got it. Rashad McCann, remember him? North Carolina star? Sure. He said that he wouldn't have washed out of the NBA if he hadn't dated Khloe Kardashian. Now, I know this story's right up your alley because you definitely, Michael, have some thoughts about the Kardashian curse. Tell me anybody that's ended up better after either dating or meeting the Kardashians. McCann's biggest regret was his highly publicized relationship with reality TV star Khloe Kardashian late in his career, which he said gave people an opportunity to doubt his commitment to the NBA. I didn't even know that happened. Without that situation in play, I'm a $60, $70 million player. Right, easily. And Khloe just took it all away. This seems like a
Right before this video ends.
Each Kardashian young lady's baseball card. They destroy lives.
To die.
Starting with Robert. Wow. So you're actually... Just look. If you marry a Kardashian, things are happening. So no, it's not about marrying Kardashian. It's about marrying with one. So it's like worse than sexual. It's Kris Jenner, you're saying. It's Kris Jenner. Or whatever. She's a Kardashian. Well, she wasn't Kris Jenner before she met Kardashian. No, but she's the one you're saying who ruined Robert Kardashian. Well, whatever. So it would be, if there's an evil mojo, it's coming from Jenner. Okay, so Mama Kris.
My lung capacity is right here. It's about to go out.
You know what? If there's karma out there,
Now I'm getting damaged. That's my health.
Cavaliers supposedly have interventions all the time with Tristan Thompson not to marry Khloe. Are they related? Yeah. How did it work out for Lamar? How did it work out for Scott?
Okay, that's the end of this video. See you guys later. Bye.
How did it work out